The Lux Radio Theater brings you Joan Fontaine and Brian Aherne in Suspicion with Nigel Bruce. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille. Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. We Americans are a nation of mystery lovers. The sliding panel, the creaking stair bring a shiver of pleasure to 100 million spines. We wait with bated breath for the next chapter to reveal who done it. And don't tell me there's nothing new in mysteries either, because we have it here tonight, the RKO drama, Suspicion. It's the same gripping yarn that gave Joan Fontaine the part that won her an Academy Award. And tonight she co-stars with Brian Aherne. There are no sliding panels or creaking stairs in Suspicion. But in just about 3 acts from now, I think you'll agree it's one of the most absorbing mysteries of the year. 2 young people in love, with a strange threat hanging over them. These are the ingredients of Suspicion. Shake well, and you have an excellent spring tonic. Now the curtain for Suspicion, starring Joan Fontaine as Lena and Brian Aherne as Johnny, with Nigel Bruce as Beaky.
Let me go! Let me go!
You little fool. What's the matter with you?
Let me go!
Hilltop overlooking the English countryside, the trees bend low before the moaning wind. Smoke-gray clouds weave swiftly across a smoke-gray sky. Against this sky are silhouetted the figures of a man and a woman. The man's arms are about her shoulders. She struggles wildly, fiercely, then breaks away. Again his arms reach out. Her hands are caught and held as in a vice.
What did you think I was trying to do? Kill you? Nothing less than murder could justify such a violent self-defense. Why, look at you.
Let me go.
Oh, I'm beginning to understand. You thought I was going to kiss you, didn't you?
Weren't you?
Well, of course not. I was merely reaching around you, trying to fix your hair.
What's wrong with my hair?
I'm glad you asked me that. It would have been extremely discourteous for me to bring the subject up.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious.
You always give me the feeling that you're laughing at me.
No, I give you my word.
Well, what's wrong with my hair?
Let me show you. No. Don't back away. I'm not going to hurt you. Now, let me see. Yes, this'll do it. What are you thinking of?
A week ago, I'd never even seen you.
And now here we are on a Sunday morning missing church while I unbraid your hair.
I think you've done enough fooling with my hair.
There we are. Have you got a mirror? You look splendid.
I must be quite a novelty by contrast to the women you're photographed with
Hmm?
in the newspapers.
Oh. Well, how do you like your hair? Oh, no, don't screw up your face like that. You look like a monkey. What does your family call you? Monkey face?
I have to go now. I'll be late for luncheon. Anyway, if my father saw me come home both late and beautiful, he might have a stroke.
Are you sure Miss Lena isn't in her room, Burton?
I knocked, sir, just before I announced luncheon.
She said she was going to church.
Try again, Burton.
Yes, sir.
What were you saying just before, my dear?
About Lena. I do wish she'd get married, Stanley.
I don't believe Lena will ever marry. She's not the marrying sort.
Oh, I suppose you're right. She is rather spinsterish.
What's wrong with that? The Old Maid's a respectable institution, and all women are not alike. Lena has intellect and a fine, solid character.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Lena, dear. Come and sit down.
Lena?
What kept you so long at church, dear?
I didn't go to church. I went for a walk.
A walk?
With a man.
A man?
Yes. His name's John Aysgarth.
John Aysgarth?
Is that Tom Aysgarth's boy?
How did you meet him? Pity he's turned out so wild. Rough luck on Tom.
What do you mean?
Well, he was turned out of some club for cheating at cards, wasn't he?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
What's he doing down here?
Well, he's staying at Penn's Hayes. I shouldn't have thought Lord Middleham would have had him there if he'd ever been turned out of a club for cheating.
Well, perhaps it wasn't Garth. May have been a woman. He was correspondent or something, I believe. Or ought to have been correspondent.
Well, anyway, I'm going to see him again this afternoon. He's calling for me at 3.
Miss Lena, you're wanted on the telephone.
Oh, thank you, Burton.
Stanley. She seems quite excited. You suppose...
Hello? Oh, hello, Johnny. What? Oh, yes, a long time ago. When are you coming? Oh, you can't. Yes, of course I understand. Yes, please write, and thank you for calling. Goodbye. Hello? Yes, this is Miss McNaidlaw. A telegram? Will you read it, please? I will see you, yes. Thursday, yes. At Beecham Hunt Ball. Signed, Johnny. Yes, I have it. Oh, Johnny.
I believe this is our dance, isn't it? Hello, Monkey Face.
Hello.
Hello, Monkey Face.
Hello, Johnny.
Come on. We're getting out of here.
Oh, but we can't.
Oh, of course we can. This way, Monkey Face.
Johnny, where are we going?
Now then, which is your car?
Oh, but this is ridiculous. It's over there.
Good. Come on. Tell me, have you ever been kissed in a car before?
Johnny.
Johnny what?
Well, you mustn't joke with me. I'm no good at joking. I don't know how to flirt.
Well, I'm not joking. I'm serious. Have you ever been kissed in a car?
Never.
Would you like to be?
Yes.
Well, you're the first woman I've ever met who says yes when she meant yes.
What did the others say?
Oh, hanged if I know. Anything but yes.
But they kissed you.
Well, usually.
Have there been...
Have there been what, Monkey Face?
Well, have there been many?
I'm afraid so. Quite a few.
Are you always frank with them like this?
No, not particularly.
Well, then, why are you frank with me? Because I'm different?
Oh, no, it isn't that. I'm honest with you because, because I think it's the best way to get results.
Johnny, I hope I'm not saying the wrong thing, but I love you.
No. No, you haven't said the wrong thing, Monkey Face. I think I'm falling in love with you, too. That's why I stayed away for a week. I was afraid of you. I never thought it would happen like this.
Oh, neither did I.
Dear Mother and Father, Johnny and I were married last night.
Married?
We're off for a month's honeymoon on the continent. Please forgive me. I love him very much.
Just put those grips there. Thank you. The trunk goes up on the landing. Well, darling, how do you like your new house?
Oh, darling.
Because if you don't like it, just blame it all on Mr. Bailey here. He rented the house while we were on our honeymoon.
Yes, sir.
Why, he even decorated the place.
Oh, I adore it.
Mr. Aysgarth, I shall have to be getting along now, so what shall I do about the bill?
Oh, just drop it on that pretty little table on your way out, old boy.
Oh, yes, thank you, Mr. Aysgarth.
Thank you, Mr. Bailey.
Johnny, I never dreamt I'd ever have such a gorgeous place. Are you sure you can afford it?
Here, look. Just press that button there on the phonograph. There we are.
Oh.
I dance, I believe.
Oh, yes.
Where are we?
At the Hunt Ball.
And where else?
In Venice.
And
Naples and Capri and Monte Carlo and Nice.
And
Paris.
Paris.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Yes? Oh, darling. This is, I'm so sorry. I've forgotten your name.
Ethel, sir.
Oh, yes. Well, Ethel, what is it?
A telegram for you,
Oh,
sir.
thank you, Ethel.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of Ethel?
Oh, she seems perfect.
Oh,
Oh, it isn't bad news, is it, dear?
No. It's from an old friend of mine. Stupid fella. He wants £1,000. You couldn't spare 1,000, could you?
1,000? What does he want it for?
Oh, hanged if I know. Probably because I borrowed it from him.
You borrowed it? Why?
Because I was going on a honeymoon with the loveliest girl in the world, and I wanted her to be happy.
Didn't you have any money of your own?
Well, no, not a shilling.
But I thought I had the impression... Johnny, are you broke?
Monkey face. I've been broke all my life.
Why didn't you tell me? And whatever made you take this extravagant house?
Well, I didn't want you to live in a shack. Why, a girl like you who's going to come into plenty of money someday.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't quite get this into my head. Were you thinking of my inheritance? I don't know what to say.
Oh, now, darling, really? Isn't it silly to spend the best years of our lives waiting? Why not be comfortable now?
Johnny, I'm just beginning to understand you. You're a baby. Oh, I know you didn't marry me for my money, but my income will never pay for all this, never.
But what about your father?
But I couldn't possibly ask my father or even mother. Anyway, you wouldn't actually want to live on your wife's allowance, would you?
Of course not, darling.
Well, then.
Well, I suppose if the worst comes to the worst and there were no other way out of it, I suppose I'd have to...
What?
Well, borrow some more.